when she's there.
You ready? Okay. It's 6:30. I'm gonna call the Board of Selectmen meeting to order and ask that we stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Sal, if you'd like to lead us. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Public comment, anybody is more than welcome to make public comment. If you can speak now, or my thought was to try as we go along. If you want to talk about a particular topic that's listed, if you want to wait until that topic comes up, you're welcome to speak then. So up to you. Anybody want to make public comment online? Here? Okay, good job. Correspondence, I gave you all a letter that was sent to the Board of Selectmen. It's a letter dated December 17th. It's from Lori Marinko and Robert Marinko. I just wanted you to see it, so that you're aware of it. It was sent not only to the Board of Selectmen, but certainly to me individually, and I believe to the town clerk, though don't hold me to that. I just want you to be aware that I sent the letter up to the town attorney for the town attorney to review. So I wanted you to be made aware of that. Approval of minutes, well, Sal, you're the only one who could approve the minutes from December 2nd. We weren't there, we weren't official, so, well, we might have been there, but we weren't official. So Sal, would you like to make a motion
I'll
that
make a motion to approve the minutes from December 2nd.
and I don't know if you could second your own motion, but we're going along with that. Are you in favor of the message from December 2nd? Okay, that passes. December 16th, is there a motion to approve the special
I'll
minutes?
take this one for you, Sal.
Oh, thank you.
A motion to approve the minute for the December 16th special meeting.
Is there a second? Oh, wait, actually, I have two things to correct.
We'll do it after in the discussion.
Yeah. So there's a motion and a second.
Mhm.
So discussion. Oh, that's the second.
Mhm.
So under public comment, number 2, I don't think I said that after each item I would allow public comment, but I said, and we can review this online, but the same thing today.
You did say that,
After each thing?
after each
After-
line, the same way you said.
Just
today.
Yeah, that's what I meant today, is when we come to the thing, if you want to speak.
Yeah.
I thought, the way I read this, it means like we would talk about it and then someone could comment.
Oh,
Well, if someone wants to comment on
Topic.
on the item, they're more than welcome to.
Yeah.
Okay, and my second thing was just a typo on page 3, number 10. The fourth line down, Leslie Higgins Biddle, you just have to take the T out. So with those corrections, anybody object to those corrections? Is there any discussion about that?
No.
Okay, all in favor of approving the minutes as amended, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, passes unanimously.
I like that.
Reservation request, you have in front of you a request from the Bethany Nursery Group. The second one we did last time on the special meeting, but the Bethany Nursery Group was requesting the use of the gym on March 15th, 2026 for their annual breakfast. Their breakfast for dinner fundraiser.
Yeah, they're PJ Hop.
During their last reservation, it says in April of 2025, rental fees were waived, however, they did pay for janitorial services. So I am advised that we don't really have a policy set, that it goes on a case by case basis. And we might want to set a policy on how we rent the gym. But I've been advised that they are a nonprofit. And I don't know how you want to proceed, if you want to have them, if you want to waive the rental fees, but indicate that they need to pay for janitorial services.
I don't have a problem with it, as long as they primarily serve Bethany residents. Bethany Nursery Group. So,
My
yeah,
son
and-
actually went there, it's a
Right.
preschool.
Right, so,
Yeah.
yeah, and, nonprofits, yeah, I'm perfectly happy.
I definitely think we need to have a policy
Yes,
moving forward, like we gotta figure that out for this,
Oh, yeah.
because,
Well, lots of policies.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
So
so,
make a motion, is that what you mean?
sure, if you want, however you wanna do it.
Yeah, so I'll make a motion to allow the Bethany Nursery Group to waive the fee for the rental of
But covers the janitorial costs.
right.
Okay. Is there a second?
Second,
All in favor?
I,
Aye, so that passes. Closing out legal services bills. What I wanted to tell you about that,
This is bids.
so these were bids for legal services for the, um. For the labor attorney, and we decided to go in another direction,
Right,
so. We're closing out the bids, we're not gonna go forward with those bids, we went in another direction and chose to hire Ryan and Ryan for labor attorney. So I have absolutely no idea what we need for that, except we need to close out the bid.
so I'll make the motion to read get all bids for the labor attorney. I don't know what the bid number is, 25 or,
Yeah, I don't have it.
yeah. I'll make a motion to reject all bids for the labor attorney.
second,
Any discussion? All in favor?
I,
I'll passes unanimously. Okay, this wouldn't be a long meeting.
Yeah,
Tax refunds. There are 3 tax refunds. And one is to Nissan in the amount of $388.42. It was an excessive payment. The other, there's one for Stacy Altieri in the amount of $182.71 as an excess payment. And another one to Stacy Altieri in the amount of $273.92. Also listed as excess payment. And that's all I know about these. Would you like to move to give them a tax refund?
yeah, I move to give the tax refund to those 3 listed.
second,
Any discussion?
This discussion, is that normally like in our packet, because we didn't see those prior, that's not in here,
No.
so I don't know, or how,
the normally for like motor vehicles that have been traded
Okay.
in or whatever sold.
okay,
This is the list,
Generally, that's what we're.
okay,
and this is the request for tax refund due to overpayment.
okay,
And this one from Nissan was signed by Linda Bates when she was tax collector.
okay,
And the other 2 have been signed by Elizabeth Thornquist,
okay,
because they came in after she became
okay,
tax collector.
all right. And that's like a monthly report that the
We
tax
get it.
collector will do and will address.
Exactly, we get it.
Yeah, or you make it one every meeting, but yeah, you'll get a few of these.
Okay,
And there's some, I went through some of the minutes from last year
Mhm.
and there's sometimes we don't have any.
okay,
Okay, so there's a motion and a second, all in favor of paying these tax refunds, signify by saying aye.
I,
Opposed, abstain, great, that passes unanimously. The Park and Rec logo, so here is a color version of the Park and Rec logo. Here is the old version of the Park and Rec logo. Apparently Park and Rec, got together with some children, there were 3 of them who designed this new Park and Rec logo. And 2 people, to the best of my knowledge, families have given permission to say who helped work on them. So the artists who designed the new Park and Rec logo, 2 people were Angelina Mitchell and Carter Wetmore. So we thank you for
job,
putting
yeah.
this together. So this is what it looks like. I don't know if you guys want to see it closer. Park and Rec is looking to change its logo, and how often they do it, I don't know. But they're looking to apparently the Park and Rec Commission adopted the logo, but it needs to come here for approval. This logo will go on every thing they send out, flyer, meeting, on their website, that sort of thing. So any thoughts about a logo in general or this particular one?
No,
I think it's great. My only thing I would question or for the future if we do it again is, it looks like it's geared just towards kids, and I don't know the direction with Park and Rec, because now they're sending out surveys to have more adult programs and things like that, to make it all inclusive of all the Park and Rec programs out there. I think this is a good start.
Okay,
Yeah. Or maybe just get a multiple logos depending on what you're doing.
Yeah,
well, that's true too.
yeah.
We can talk to them about it, or at least indicate this is great for now and,
I think it's great if we adopt this now and then look at it as we expand Park and Rec.
okay. So may I have a motion to adopt the new Park and Rec logo as presented?
I motion to accept.
All in favor?
I,
Opposed? Unanimous? Great. So the other couple of things coming up are just things I wanted to tell you about. I left this in the office, but last week I had a visit from a CCM vendor, someone who's been vetted by CCM, to come do an energy audit free of charge for all of our town buildings. And I know that the school building in particular is probably gonna be in need of some HVAC issues. And I had the opportunity to talk to the superintendent today, who indicated she was thrilled to be able to have, an audit. It will be done free. They will provide, and this group has been vetted, as I said, by CCM. They will provide, a full report. It's free. We can, a copy will be given to all of you, anybody who wants to see it, certainly the school. And if we need to purchase something, they will help with grants. They will help with whatever it is that we need. My understanding is that one of the groups who's gonna be going around is a group of, it's a company specifically owned by veterans, and I believe there's some 14 people who work there, all of whom are experienced in this field. Just to tell you, next Wednesday, they're gonna be here around 7:30 in the morning. We'll go to the school first. We're gonna do an initial walkthrough. That's what they're gonna do to all of our buildings, is just walk through the buildings, really quickly, get a rough idea of how many people they're gonna need in order to come actually do the official audit. And, so they'll be here Wednesday at 7:30. Two people will be going through the school. One person, I'm told, that's what he does at schools. And the other person will walk through the rest of the buildings with either me or Don. Both probably Don, definitively me, will step in. And Don had the opportunity to meet with them briefly, and he was able to provide them with an extraordinary amount of information, which they really were appreciative of. So it's free, it's probably worth doing. We'll see what it is and see what we need and see where we can get services. So I wanted to alert you to that. And once we get it, we'll go from there.
Good.
yeah, see what I have to say.
The update on Troop I is just that I had learned, you probably know this, but Troop I is some point this year. Nobody really knows exactly when, maybe the summer, maybe the fall. Troop I, the intention is for Troop I to be demolished and for a brand new modern facility to go on the same place, same footprint. So we'll have an up-to-date, the troop is not leaving, the police are not leaving the area. I had the opportunity to speak to the lieutenant, commander in charge, and he asked if we had any place available that we could possibly put a resident state trooper or the troopers who come now to the troop, if they're on 15 or if they're on 8 or if they're on going on a state road or coming through, where they could come so that we continuously remain with a presence here in Bethany. And so we have a great place at the end, the center station. One side of center station has been redone to as a community room, and the other side our constables have been using, but we can reconfigure some of that just for this purpose. And so I'm talking with the commander of the troop, the lieutenant and the troop, just trying to figure out exactly what they need.
How long will they need it for?
Well, They say a year, I'm guessing 2.
Yeah.
You know, I don't really know.
Mhm.
They think this is gonna come down in, March, but we're figuring the fall, so who knows? Um,
Are they doing anything with the armory building?
that's really interesting. Nobody knows the answer to that, and neither did they. I'm told that it changes daily,
Yeah.
so I don't know the answer to that yet. But that's what's happening with that, and the wonderful things, you probably know this having done this, but I've learned that we really do have a pretty active presence in town of troopers coming back and forth as well as patrolling. So it'll be great to have them stay here.
Yeah.
I know it's a concern to a lot of people. So that's what that's all about. Update the budget, we're starting the budget review. We have Leslie, our finance director, has received budget requests from every department except one, and we're hoping to get that next week. So then she and I will sit down and start going through some of these. People have been really good about presenting them. Anybody have any ideas about budgets? We're welcome the idea. I just wanted to tell you, I'm going to a CCM seminar on Saturday. It's an all-day seminar just for brand new, for selectmen and mayors. And it's for people all over the state, so it should be good.
Recycling we missed.
And this recycling, I'm sorry,
Mhm.
recycling survey number 10, thank you for pointing that out.
Mhm.
We had a 3-question recycling survey that we sent out on the front page of the bulletin on the little QR code. And anybody who's listening, if you haven't filled it out, please do. It's really 3 questions to determine the use of recycling, and if you don't use it, why not? So the first question is, do you use recycling? The second question is, how often do you go if you do use it? And the third question is, if you don't go, and there's a bunch of questions as to, is it too far? Is it to this? Is it too much work? Do you just hate recycling? Do you have recycling at the end of your driveway? We're just trying to get some idea so that we can, along with the recycling committee, help determine, what needs we really need at recycling in order to get more people to use it. We have a pretty good number and a pretty good sense of the number, and the people there are working very hard to get the recycling numbers up. I know the recycling committee is working with the students at the school. They've brought in new places for textiles that we're now getting money for. We're changing the bulky waste, so it'll probably cost us less. So we're just trying to do things more efficiently. And we're keeping that up, but so it was on the bulletin. We're also put it on the town website. It's on the front, when you open the town website, on that big red thing that says, sorry, we don't have a CEO yet.
It's on the bottom.
It's on the bottom there, and I'm told it's also on the town Facebook page.
I don't know whoever wrote it, but it was a really good survey, and what I liked is that, cause I just took mine tonight before I came here. Like, the first question is like, if you use it or not, and I have the paid, but I occasionally go, happen to go today, I had yes. It still allows you to fill out if you don't go, so I was still able to say, I actually pay for curbside recycling,
Mhm.
but I go 0 to 2 times a month, so whoever did this survey, it was nice that you were able to answer them to try to give as much information as possible.
Okay.
So whoever wrote it, good job. Give them the kudos.
Great. Okay, so thank you for pointing that out. That's the recycling. Anybody have questions about that? Or, once we compile it, we're probably gonna wait another week or so and compile it and see what kind of responses we get. We're asking people, please fill it out just once, so we really get a sense of, who's using it. And that's really it. I want to move to executive session to talk about 101 Russell Road. I just want to give you some information. It's an area that the town took by eminent domain, and a house was demolished. Nothing bad, just want to talk about some things. But is there anything anybody here or online wants to bring up? Any other business? Seeing none, it's nice to see you guys. Anybody here want to bring up anything? Okay, then we're gonna go, if I can have a motion to go into executive session, and that shouldn't be long either, and we'll be done.
Motion to go into executive session,
Second.
All in favor?
aye.
Okay, sorry, guys, yeah, You have to leave them, sorry.
What business?
Yeah, other business.
Plus.
Leon?
Yeah.
Okay, it is 7:30. Can I have a motion to go back into a regular session?
Motion to go back into regular session.
And second,
Second,
all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, we're in regular session. The any other business I want to bring up is, Janet Brenwin from the Lions Club came to see me, told me that they have enough money to get another bench. They've been, take that back. They have enough plastic. People have been bringing their plastic bags and the
Hmm.
plastic bags get turned in to what's the Trex company, I think, some
Mhm,
company, and they make benches. So they already have one that's down by, might be Veterans Pond, I don't know. Anyway, they're getting another one.
Mhm.
It's done and on the way. And they said it's been an incredible recycling thing that the people have just really brought all their plastic bags and they turn them in like a lot of pounds. And if you get enough pounds, you get a bench. So the question is where to put the bench. She said she'll put it anywhere. Do we have a thought? Her thought was there's no bench at Peck Pond.
yeah, I talked to her about that a couple months ago or
Okay.
something, and then Peck Pond, I thought that, she mentioned that, I thought that would be a good idea.
So she said to ask
Yeah.
you guys, are you guys good with Peck Pond?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, or is there another place you think there should be a bench?
I'm just surprised they don't have plastic because we switched to paper like 5 years ago or whatever and charging.
This is the
That's
third one. There's
amazing.
one that's going to Land Trust that I think is gonna go on one of their,
Trails.
or somewhere, I don't know,
Yeah, I
but one's
believe
going to
it.
Land Trust, so I think this is the third and they keep getting a lot more.
You know, I like the idea of Peck Pond.
Yeah, I think so
Are
too.
you okay?
Yeah.
All right, I don't think we need a motion, but she said to ask.
Yeah.
Well, you can do a motion if you want.
Oh, we need to move, but
Yes.
the other thing is, does Public Works need to do anything for a base for that?
I have no idea. We'll ask them.
All right.
Okay.
Yes.
On my list of to ask.
And also, since we're on other,
Yeah,
just a reminder, we had approved a while back the veterans exemption, so when we have a town meeting, we gotta put that on there. That just
So tell me. it's a
for the ordinance, to change the ordinance.
to give them exemption for property taxes for the widow.
Yeah, I remember that.
Right, right, but
It's not enough just to have passed it here.
no,
It
it's
has to
gotta
build it.
go to a town meeting because,
All right, Dave, you're in charge of putting that on the town meeting list.
Okay.
yeah, and I don't know when there was gonna be a town meeting.
We'll wonder the budget in May.
Yeah.
There's a town
But-
meeting for that.
I don't know if it has to be. We check with the assessor and see if there has to be passed or implemented before a
Certain
certain
date.
date, so that it affects next year's tax rolls.
Mhm.
So that may be too late. I don't know.
Okay, veterans exemption. Finance deadline. Okay, I'll ask her, I'll leave her know. Okay, thank you for that. Yeah, that was a great idea. What else? Anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay, we have a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second,
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain? We're adjourned. It's
how many
7:30.
motions did you make today?
I know, come on.
Come on, you're emotion, unbelievable. And I want you to witness, I'm returning this purple pen to me from whence it came. Thank you, Ted.
Just want to
Cheers,
power
Penny.
through, get